Dude, how many followers I got to get to where no matter what crime I do, I just got to pledge allegiance to Trump and I'm out of jail? Like,
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, dude, like, this is the best shit ever. Get out of jail free card. But
Wyatt Figueiredo on the news for
Yeah.
running over 4 children with his car.
Yeah, you just.
And it's just
I love
like,
Trump.
hey, guys, we got to make America great. If you
You're
see
getting
me
thrown
on your
into
TV,
jail with a MAGA hat. Yeah.
if you see me on your TV ever, like, Trump is the greatest president in the history, just know I did some shit. And welcome everybody to episode 17 of
Gen Xenophobic.
I'm your host, Wyatt Figueiredo.
I'm Luca Branches.
And Luke, dude, I just had... I was craving barbecue, so I went to Hill County Barbecue in New York City. Dude,
Yeah?
never fucking get barbecue in New York. You think
I
New
know.
York, like, all food is good? No. Dude, the barbecue was so... I have never had
was bad?
drier ribs.
Really?
It was bad. It was so
bad.
fucking bad, dude.
Really? Wow. That's crazy.
I even chopped up the brisket. I put it in the mac and cheese. I put hot sauce. I put barbecue sauce. It was just there. What the fuck?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, really? So New York isn't everything. They aren't.
No.
Wow.
We were famous for having not that great Mexican food. Now,
So-
I would say Mexican food's getting a little better, but the barbecue is ass.
Okay, so you're telling me New York, right? It's at the edge of technological advancement. It's booming city, but it has
No
almost
homeless
every food
population,
there.
cleanest
Yeah,
trains.
but no Southern food. Or you can go to the South. Horrible place to live. Desert, homeless, like everybody has Down syndrome over there, but amazing Southern food. That's what you're telling me.
Guys, we're touring in the South this week.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, dude. I feel.
I don't know why I got barbecue. I was just craving barbecue. And you know what the shitty part is? I got it
What?
on the Storytime app, which is like one of those apps that us influencers. Oh my God, I would kill myself before I call myself an influencer. But it's like, I get it for free, but I got to post a story, and now I got to pretend like I liked the food.
I know.
That's the worst part. Is like,
Yeah.
dude, do you think the app would get mad at me if I was like, don't go to @Hill County
Bro.
Barbecue? They'd get mad, right?
Yeah, no duh. Dude, what was I going to say? I am excited to go to the South. That's one thing about the South when we went for Texas at least is it's always funny cuz I live in California, you live in New York, right? And I'm like I always go around, I'm like I feel like cuz they always talk about 40% of the population in America is obese. I'm walking around, I'm like I don't think that's really true. Then you go to the South and you're like, "Oh, okay."
I don't even blame them.
40
The food's so fucking good. Dude, the South, the people know
100%
how to
is
have more
obese over
fun.
there.
The people have
Yeah.
more fun. Because they
Yeah.
got nothing to do. They're fucking drinking. They're shooting. Like, literally, every
when you're
time I'm
gonna
there, like,
die-
everyone's
yeah.
down to drink with you.
Well, when you're gonna die at the age of 40 from obesity, you gotta have fun when you can, right? Like, you can't you gotta screw around
They're
as much
very-
as possible.
Actually, I would say evolution actually really likes them because they reproduce young.
Yeah,
Age of 16, you got first kid.
yeah. I feel like true. Reproduce
That's
young.
very useful.
They stay on
Evolutionarily,
top of it.
You know, we have problems as coastal elites. Like, our women's eggs die.
Yes.
They don't do that in the South, okay?
You never see
By the
someone
time
having a kid.
the time you're 32, you're a grandmother. Okay, you know,
Oh, yeah.
your eggs aren't dead. I mean, your eggs are still
It's-
there.
It's really such a New York thing to like. Oh, we're trying to have a baby. It's like you're both 50. What are you talking about? It's like no, but like the South,
Freezing
they
your
go-
eggs.
All their
Freeze-
their kids they die from just like nothing, like just quickly.
Cholera.
So they gotta run through it.
Cholera.
Yeah. Cholera, mac and
parasites.
cheese, yeah, whatever. Like they gotta go.
Cholesterol.
Yeah, cholesterol.
Sodium.
Literally, like they drink Dr. Pepper and shit, like formula, yeah. And so they really got to go through it quick. But I feel like the South, those guys are I don't know why their whole like vibe is like the same vibe as a chest bump. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just
Okay.
like they
Yeah, the dudes
whole
are very
thing over
like
there-
brotherly.
Like I feel like they invented the chest bump. It was invented in the South. They were like the first two guys. They have two bellies, and they're like, "Oh my God, wait, what if we just?"
Do you think black people invented the chest bump? I feel like they didn't. I feel like that was a white
I know it
people
has
thing.
to be like fat white guys in the Confederacy. Like they just shoot a northerner. Whoa, then they chest bump. That's
Jesus.
a
Robert
that's a-
E. Lee was just going up to like Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Calhoun or whatever. I don't know who else was in there, but yeah, no, that's the South for you. That's the South, but that's the most stereotypical South. I want to hear them talking about the North. They'll say we came up with I don't know, cucumbers or whatever.
They would say we're weak. Yeah, we're raised on cucumber juice. like that's our formula.
Yeah, it's like, guys, we have unhealthy stuff. I mean, nothing can even us saying like we have unhealthy stuff is like when like, you know what I'm saying, like a white person's like we have flavor in our food in comparison to like India or like Asia. Like it's not even close to how unhealthy it is over there.
And the portions, dude, it's just the portions. Okay, this isn't interesting. Let's get into something.
Yeah.
Luke, what's up with you this week?
Dude, nothing much. I've been seeing a ton of like weird ass memes online. Seen a ton of Trump memes, of course.
Wait, it's your first week of summer.
Yeah,
how does that feel?
It's amazing. It is amazing, but there's nothing like interesting about summer. Oh, I got to I got to go to a party and stuff. That's always fun. Nothing crazy happened there.
I thought you told me last week you're like I'm going to 5 girls' houses for parties.
Yeah, but that's just
I got invited to no girls' houses in high school. Okay.
Really? Well, no, the thing is you say that, and then halfway through, you're like, it's like, oh, shit fell through. You only go to like one, and then, they don't even look at you, and then you just leave, and then that's it. Yeah. But
they're like, oh, God, who invited this guy? Like, we're friends of friends of friends. Don't worry about it. Hi.
Yeah, we kind of
We brought our own alcohol.
Like, I follow you on Instagram, but you don't follow me back. It's cool. We're allowed here, I think. Yeah. And, but nothing crazy happened to me this week. Dude, you know what's weird about summer? It's the only time I have time to read. And I was reading earlier today. Isn't that weird?
Do you think you're better than me, Luke?
I am better than you, in fact. I'm reading. It was the weirdest thing.
Oh, yeah. Luke is reading one of the classics, right?
Yes.
Herman Melville, I believe, correct? No,
Wait,
Luke's reading the Death Note prequel manga.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy this week. What I did want to talk about...
memes? What's up with these memes you've been seeing?
I saw 2 big things, right? Obviously, the first one being Trump's pardons. Did you see that?
I'm so happy, man. Back in the USA, we used to have a long tradition where if you're rich and you're famous, it doesn't matter what you do, okay?
Yeah.
You're good.
That's America. That's America.
I was raised in America where as long as you put out music regularly, the laws don't apply to you. So I'm so glad. My favorite collab of all time, Trump and NBA YoungBoy.
Dude, so Trump, he pardoned NBA YoungBoy. He was in jail for kidnapping. Like, this guy's Ezra Miller, dude.
And for assault with a weapon.
Yeah, dude, this is the perfect time for, like, famous people to just go around assaulting people and do whatever they want. They should just be killing anybody because then, pardon. Like,
dude, how many followers I got to get to where no matter what crime I do, I just got to pledge allegiance to Trump and I'm out of jail? Like,
yeah, I know, right? It's like, dude, like, this is the best shit ever. Get out of jail free card. But
Wyatt Figueredo on the news for running over 4 children with his car.
Yeah, you just.
And it's just like, hey guys, we gotta make America great. If you see me on your TV
jail with a MAGA hat,
if you see me on your TV ever like Trump is the greatest president in the history, just know I did some shit. Okay, like, some shit happened to me.
Oh shit! Like it's just because I need him. It's not because I want him. But what I just find it funny that Trump's like, we got to kick these illegal immigrants for doing all this crazy shit. No, pardon NBA YoungBoy. He's allowed. Get these illegal immigrants out. Like, what? How is that fair?
Also, you know what I love about America? We're the only country where when rappers are in jail, we still let them make music. What is that?
Yeah, it's handcuffed in the studio, like spitting bars. I would do that.
They're like, did you hear
behind bars, spitting bars.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go. It's like Tory Lanez, he has a new song. They're like, oh, check this one out. He recorded this right after he was ass raped. It's really great. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. It would make their music better, but I think that, I don't know. It's like weird that illegal immigrants, I feel like they should be making not music, but if they're in the pursuit of fame, then maybe they'd get pardoned by Trump, right?
Maybe if illegal immigrants made a little better trap albums.
Yeah, or if they were reality TV stars, Trump would like
I was told NBA YoungBoy is huge for you guys. Is that true?
No,
like with the
I don't know
young
NBA
people, he's
YoungBoy,
huge.
Dude.
I think he has the same fan base as like Playboy Cardi.
He tried to kidnap me. I'm not a big fan, but no, I don't know. He's like, I don't know him that well. I don't think he's that.
You know what
big.
I've been seeing on the internet this week that's been
What?
annoying the shit out of me? Pedro Pascal dick riding. Okay. I like Pedro Pascal. He's a
I'm
good
a big
actor.
dick riding fan.
He's a good guy.
I love dick
But,
riding.
like, why are people like, oh, my God, Pedro Pascal had this tweet, and it supported trans people. I want to marry you, Pedro. It's like, dude, come on. He's good in The Last of Us. He's good in fucking Game of Thrones. He's good in The
love Pedro
Mandalorian.
Pascal. Why are you... No, what's your problem
Loki,
with it?
you
What's
look
your
like
problem?
a young Pedro Pascal today.
Really?
Yeah.
Say so. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember, dude, the first time I saw Pedro Pascal was when he took off his mask in The Mandalorian, and I was like, my first thought was, wait, the Mandalorian's chopped? And I was really sad. Because when I first saw him, he was sweaty and shit under the Mandalorian mask. He looked horrible, and it made me sad. But I don't know. I like him. I like him a lot. He's like Democrats, like liberal people's, like, you know, woke celebrity. I feel like he's a good celebrity there.
I like that the okay, wait, sorry. Mango just took a huge shit and it smells so bad.
Keep this in.
We're gonna keep talking about Pedro Pascal, but let's go to ad break real quick. I'm gonna go throw that out.
Does it actually smell that bad?
Yeah, it smells so bad. Hey guys, we have new tour dates to announce. I'm so hyped for the whole summer from Beyond Summer. We're getting ready to announce the entirety of 2025. We're working on it, seriously.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, this is all thanks to you guys. Like, in July, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tour dates.
Wow.
10 tour dates in July. When we
That's
had, like,
crazy.
2 tour dates a month, like, you guys showed up, and that's why we're able to get to this point. So, like, seriously, that means so much to us. Like, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So much. I know it's, like,
I'm-
lame to say this, but, like, it really means a lot.
I'm
that
not
you
gonna
guys
lie.
show
I
up.
always see those guys, and I'm like, what's this gay guy like thanking me for? Like, I don't know. I don't. But it is very nice. I actually do appreciate it.
No, but especially when I meet you guys in real life, it means so much. So here's what we're going to do. We have too many tour dates, and, you know, this is everyone's favorite. We're going to make Luke hold his breath.
Not again, dude. No, I thought
Luke,
you said you had a new
that
idea.
ad performed so well that we had to. I don't know how it performed. But basically, okay, since Luke has school, he's not on a few of these dates. He's on most of them. But so here's what we're going to do. You get to take a breath and say, I'm not on this one when we get to one that you're not on, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. I know the ones I'm
3,
not on in a month.
2, 1. Okay, announcing these tour dates. June 5th, Augusta, Georgia. June 6th, Columbia, South Carolina. June 7th, Charlotte, North Carolina. June 8th, Atlanta, Georgia. June 19th, New Orleans, Louisiana. June 21st, Tampa, Florida. June 22nd, Naples, Florida. July 9th, Baltimore, Maryland. July 10th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. July 11th, Morris Plains, New Jersey. July 12th, Boston, Massachusetts. July 17th, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Not on it.
Did you breathe there?
I'm not on it. Just go.
July 19th, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. July 20th, Cleveland, Ohio. July 23rd, Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm not on it.
July 24th, Dayton, Ohio.
Not on it.
July 26th, Columbus, Ohio. I think you're on that one. August 8th, Bellingham, Washington. August 9th, Seattle, Washington. August 10th, Portland, Oregon. August 20th, Rochester, New York. September 17th, Salt Lake City, Utah. September 18th, Las Vegas, Nevada. October 7th, Memphis, Tennessee. October 24th, New York, New York. October 26th, Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, Luke, but I feel out of breath after that.
Shut the hell up, dude. You
Okay, yeah, there we go. I just scooped poop.
great. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what
What?
I think of Pedro Pascal? So he's like a liberal celebrity.
Do you
right?
think he's the biggest movie star right now?
No.
Timothy?
I mean, Timothy. He's the biggest older guy, though, probably, for a little bit. But
Okay.
I think Pedro Pascal is like Mark Wahlberg for liberals, right?
No.
'Cause Mark Wahlberg,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Mark
Okay.
Wahlberg's like that for Republicans, I think, where people are like, yeah, he's man of Jesus. He hates, whatever. Mel Gibson and him, like, fight or whatever. Like, he loves those two. And then, but I don't know. I just feel like that's Pedro Pascal, right? I like him a lot, though. But
Yeah, I don't dislike Pedro Pascal, but I do think it's fun that we have a Latino Mr. Fantastic.
that is weird.
That's kind of fun.
I can't even think of anything. I mean,
I can't
that he
think of anything on
stretches.
that one. I can't
He
think of it.
stretches. I was trying to think in the fields. Like, I don't know. I don't know how stretching would help in the fields, but
Jesus Christ, you can pick a lot of corn.
Yeah,
really fast
I was like, oh my God,
what kind of humor are we doing here? Like,
well, that's what you do is you combine him being a Mexican and then Mr. Fantastic. But what was I gonna say?
He's gonna immigrate to a different multiverse.
Yeah. Oh God, that's kind of funny actually.
This isn't great.
I was going to talk about this. I was driving with my friends the other day. You've definitely seen this because you're in New York, right? But I was driving with my friends the other day. I saw a homeless person holding a sign that said, "I'm going to be honest. Give me $1. I want to buy a beer."
Yeah.
Is that not? Yeah. Honesty is not the best policy for these guys. Why are they trying it out? Like, I don't understand why. That's just stupid for me. That's stupid. What do you think of it?
Beer. I feel like you're the guy who, if they saw, they're like, "Hey, at least they're being real, man."
No, okay, I have done.
So what
that
do you
before,
think? What do you want him to do with his $1? He's like, "Hey, $1."
He should put it towards his mortgage.
I want to buy a cookie, a mortgage. Jesus Christ.
He should be. Yeah, I want that dollar to go straight into Chase Bank, be compounding for 10 years. Okay, get him.
That would be so funny. He's like, guys, I want $1 to buy ETH.
Yeah, I know.
I need to buy Ethereum when it's low. It's like, what? That would be a funny side, actually.
That would be a funny side.
What would be the best
That'd
thing
be a
to buy?
good sketch.
Give me $1 to buy what?
Give me one. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that is kind of funny.
I've seen that. What do you think would be? At least it wasn't harder. I've never seen it. I've seen it with like, give me money, I'm trying to buy cigarettes. Give me money, I'm trying to buy weed. I've never seen like, give me money, I'm trying to buy meth. That would be really fun.
At that point, I just give him meth.
I think I would just give him money. Like at that point, like this guy's being so real with us.
At that point, no. If
give him
he
$1,
takes me with him to get the meth and then does the meth in front of me, then I think I'll give him $100. But what I was gonna say is, I feel like the point of a homeless person, right, is
the point of a homeless person
in society. No.
Did you just say the point of a homeless?
No, I'm joking on this. I'm joking.
God.
Can I just be clear?
After this, please tell me the point of a woman.
Whenever I talk about homeless people, I get a lot of flack for talking about homeless people.
Really?
But yeah, I do. Like lot of people were mad on Gen Xenophobic on our slash not our slash, but on our when we posted on Instagram, I get so many hate comments for that. But again, that was a societal problem. But the thing about
you're the one who's like, well, I think the point of your life. Just imagine going to always. Well, hey man, so the point of your life.
Well,
let me
can't
tell you what you're trying to do.
I can't finish it now because it's gonna make it sound way worse.
Let's just hear it.
So the point of a homeless person, right, is to make you feel good about yourself. And so no, in the way, this is not. I'm joking. Please do not take my word for this. What I'm saying is, you give them $1 because you're like, he's gonna, he's getting his life back up from that $1. Like, he's gonna get to work after I give him this $5, right? All he needs is that, and so you feel like you're doing a good thing. If you give him the $5 and you see him go,
he's like a vending machine for empathy. That's what you think.
That's an amazing way to state it. That's how society sees, and it's horrible, but it is like, that's kind of like what these rich people giving it to charity and shit is that's all it is, right? If people actually cared about him, then we'd have socialized housing, and we'd have socialized what's called. But no. So right now they're just empathy.
U.S. history.
Yeah.
You're having some deep thoughts, dude.
But I really. So I've been trying to write out this school shooter joke, right?
I got like 3 school shooting jokes in my act. Come on.
I've been writing out this whole school shooter joke. I think it's gonna start.
You mean what you bombed with in SF for 15 minutes?
What you mean? What I killed with in Phoenix, or what I killed half of it with in Phoenix. The other half is good now. It's good. But
I'm gonna see it on Thursday. It's Tuesday. We're recording on Tuesday. I'm gonna see it on Thursday. I'm not convinced it's good. I feel like it's gonna be bad. I will update you guys next week. Out of 4 times, how many times we pulled off this fucking school shooting?
We'll see. I'm very excited. I love the joke.
Okay, so what do you talk about school shootings? Let's hear it.
But that's not the point. What I was going to say is I was scrolling through my old premises because I have like a notes app of all my premises right now. I was scrolling through my old ones, and I saw a thing that said, I feel like a school shooter's hell would just be going back to school, right? And and that was pretty funny. But like, you know what I mean? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, if like, here's what I think we should do.
Yeah.
Put all of the school shooters, put them into a special school filled with other school shooters.
Only school shooter. Dude, welcome to another episode of Survivor. I mean, that would act, if it was a reality TV show, it'd be called Survivor.
God. Dude, that's what I think we need to do in this country. We need to make more things into reality TV. It's so American. Put all the school shooters into one school, make them do
Fortnite Battle Royale
like challenges.
It'll be literally a battle royale. That'd be so funny. Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Target practice. I mean, I would love to see that. And you know how fucking tense it would be in the classroom at all
Oh my God.
time.
Dude, imagine the reward challenges. Like,
yeah.
like
AK-47.
Whoever wins this gets to touch a woman's breast. They're just killing each other over it.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I mean, who would the teacher be? John Wick, dude? Who do you get to teach those guys?
Okay.
I don't know. Who would you like? The
Probably
Punisher
Jake Paul.
would have to. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jake Paul. He would deflect all their bullets with a backpack, with his bulletproof backpack. But yeah, I think they should make If it was like Fortnite Battle Royale.
I do think it would be funny to force them to just like do school stuff. Like what's your punishment? Do I go to jail? No, you have to learn algebra. It's like what? Fuck! You gotta do calc.
If you don't pass the AP Calc test, you get sentenced to death.
Oh my God, that would be so funny. We assign them a random AP test, and they have to
or they get sentenced
pass it,
to
or
death.
they get the death penalty.
I think that should be the death penalty. Actually, is if you give them something really hard to complete, and if they complete it, they don't get the death penalty. But if they don't, then
that would be pretty funny. Actually, you're right, dude. I like that
because then it gives them another chance, right?
Like you just roll in a whiteboard, be like, this mathematical proof has not been proven for 200 years.
And give them like 10 to 20 years.
You got 30 minutes. Oh, okay. 10 to 20 years.
30 minutes? Who's going to
fair.
solve them? In 30 minutes, you're just going to put down some random answer. Like there's
Or just like, hey, we really want to find cold fusion. Do you know what cold fusion is?
No. But
it's like nuclear fusion it's a hypothetical nuclear fusion that can happen at room temperature.
I've never heard of that Starbucks
We're trying to solve cold fusion. We think that the Unabomber can do it. We just see if he does it. Fuck it.
That would be the best. They should make that a reality show. Seriously, though. Seriously,
even like P Diddy. What should we assign Diddy on?
Diddy would be good at something like you need to give him something like he'd be good, right? Party planning, of course, is his specialty. So we have to.
Oh my God! Wait, that's great. Say what you want about Diddy, but he was a great event planner.
Yes.
Okay.
He knew
how to throw a party. He knew how to throw a party.
So what?
Dude,
I think if Diddy,
if you were invited to a Diddy party, you would have gone. Come on.
Oh yeah. Diddy should be organizing the White House Correspondents' Dinner. He should be organizing all this stuff.
Dude, here's what we do. We need to Suicide Squad Diddy. Put a chip in his brain. Make him plan events for a living. Okay? Be like, hey, Diddy, you got 2 weeks. The Met Gala's coming up. We need you. All right?
Yeah, I know.
We need you.
If Diddy, I mean, if all those guys were just like, if you just got the worst people, like, and just Suicide Squadded them, it would be pretty fun. It would be fun.
Are you enjoying this episode?
Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Fake.
We do like a second episode. I get to be Billy Mays, dude. I get to fucking... I get to like infomercial this shit.
You get to watch this ad because we want you to subscribe to our Patreon. Thank you.
For the low price of $4.99 a month, you can have access to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 additional episodes of Gen Xenophobic. That's right. On Patreon.
Okay, shut up.
Every single week. And not only that, if you subscribe in the next 10 minutes, you also get access to our tour videos. So go check out the Patreon.
Yeah, I'll post nudes on there.
Okay, shout out our new Patreon member. Just won this week. Signed up for our youngest child membership. Shout out to Leilani. Thank you.
Leilani, yeah,
thanks,
youngest
Leilani.
child, baby.
Hell yeah, you get access to all the Patreon episodes and our tour videos. Okay. You know what I read about, dude? I read that apparently a lot of Gen Z, and I know because one of my friends was doing this.
Really?
was using
let's hear it.
ChatGPT as therapy. Serby was using ChatGPT
What?
as a therapist.
You're kidding, right?
Have you talked to ChatGPT recently? It's gotten a lot more realistic.
Really? I don't like that. They're using it as therapy?
Yeah, because what she did, I watched her be like, tell everything about this current relationship she's going on. I'm like, ChatGPT, what do you think I should do?
What? That's
and then
weird,
ChatGPT was like, kill yourself. And then I was like, okay. Huh.
Oh, I never thought of that situation. Thank you.
Thank you,
but
ChatGPT.
That's weird. I don't like the they're asking ChatGPT for therapy. Instead, like when you're like lonely if ChatGPT's like your closest friend, like you tell him all your secrets, he gossips back to you and shit. Why is that a thing? So,
oh my god, we need a gossip GPT.
Ooh.
It just tells you things that other people told Gossip GPT.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just like
in
today,
exchange for your gossip.
Today, one user told me that he finds his sister's girlfriend, or his girlfriend's sister, more sexually attractive than his girlfriend. His girlfriend's sister is 14 and a half years old. Just like something like that.
Well, I don't get it, dude. These guys, why do they have to ask ChatGPT? Just talk to your parents or like siblings or like anybody in your life. Anybody in you don't have friends or like, family, like
you have
to
know
talk
how
to
when you're in school,
ChatGPT?
when you're in school and the teacher's like, "Hey guys, just if any of you guys are going through a hard time, you could always come to me." It's like, dude, the last person I'd ever want to fucking talk to is you.
That's amazing. You have to do that as a bid instead. I just love that because that's so true. Is there like, guys, we're always here. It's like, who's that guy coming in and being like, yo, like, Miss Koblenz, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, like.
Dude, me just telling
Mr.
Frauachardi, hey, Mr. Frauachardi, so my dad licks my anus on Saturday. It's just like, okay, I gave a weird example on that, but it's like, dude, why would I go to the teacher?
The biggest op. Why would I go? It's like if you went to the Crips and you're like a blood and you're like, hey, man, like my mom doesn't love me anymore. I don't know what to do. Like, why are you telling the guys who you what? You know what I mean?
Would you go even to the teachers you like? I think you would go to the teachers
I would go to the teachers I like, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That fucking works.
But I wouldn't go to them for like deep shit. I'd go to them for like dumb shit.
That's interesting. Let's go to our Gen Z Word of the Week.
So Gen Z Word of the Week this week, I have two. One of them I'm clearing up. I know you said people already know it, but I feel like they don't because every time I say it in stand-up or something, people don't get it, and there's always somebody asking me. The second thing is more of a concept. So one of them is the word YN, which, say it out loud.
Young N-word. That's what it is.
Young N-word, right? That means young N-word.
We talked about this. It's like dudes who wear shiesties. You know what I mean?
Did we already say this is Gen Z Word of the Week?
Yeah.
Oh,
dumbass.
Did I?
Dumbass.
Fuck, okay. Never mind, not that then. So
Idiot.
The Gen Z Word of the Week that I want to do is, this is not a Word of the Week in technical. This is more of an idea.
You have one job. Every week you have one job.
Edits. Gen Z edits. You know what an edit is because I've talked to you about it.
I know what an edit is, yes.
A lot of people don't know what edits are.
That's where you basically put a Kanye song behind like a Hitler speech and people get hype about it. That's what it is.
Yes. No, I mean actually, so basically it's just a speech and then somebody puts like a song over it and then makes like different images come up and it's like an edit and you're like hype as fuck.
Yeah, it's meant to elicit some sort of emotional reaction from you in a very short amount of time, right?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Like a very powerful emotion. But just as short as possible.
It's like 1 minute before I was thinking I was a loser. The next minute I'm like the best person I ever met.
Like it's supposed to be like character development and growth, but 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's the most Gen Z. It's like, no, I don't want to wait. Give me a montage. Really, all it is a montage.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's it's like when you're in bed at night, just thinking like, okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. I'm gonna go at the gym. Then I'm gonna read. Then I'm gonna make myself breakfast. It's like, and then you get up at fucking 9 and you don't do. Yeah, you wake up at 2 p.m. You do none of that shit. But you feel good in the moment when you're thinking, I'm gonna do that.
Ooh yeah. And you're like, I'm excited, honestly. I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, it's like, my new life starts tomorrow.
Yeah. And you're like, I finally...
And then your alarm goes off, like, and then you're like, fuck that, dude.
No, seriously.
I'm smoking crack the rest of my life. I'm not doing this shit.
That's the gen... Yeah.
That's
exactly what an edit is.
Yeah. All right, Luke, new jokes. Let's go. What? What's
you
up?
go first, right? Or no, I can go first this time. I have a good ass new joke.
Okay, let's hear.
I have a good one. No, you go first though.
Okay, I'm gonna do the one I wrote like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
not 10 minutes
do
ago
it.
because we've been on this for
Do
half
it.
an hour. But the problem with this joke is that I don't know how to word it.
Well, yeah, just do it.
Which version should I do?
Just do the one you put in the joke.
I don't remember how I wrote it there. But something like my girlfriend asked me to get her Fenty for her birthday. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. I pulled up with a needle.
Yeah, it's actually good. I like it, but
I like the idea for the joke.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of it more like I don't know how you do this, right? Obviously, you'd have to word it correctly for the thing to make sense, but it's just like, yeah, I my girlfriend told me to get her Fenty for Christmas, and I got it.
So I show up at the docks at 8 a.m.
Yeah, or something, and yeah, say something like that, and I don't know. I just feel like you'd make like a face that because the audience is gonna catch on to Fenty immediately. You
No,
hear
they're
Fent
not.
nowadays, I feel like they will. I caught on to it the second I read Fenty. I was like, he's talking about fentanyl. I didn't even think you were talking about the makeup, honestly. And
Really?
yeah, and so maybe it's just because I'm a guy. Girls will probably be different, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking like. And so I got it for, or like, yeah, you say something like, so I should, like, you do some weird face. I don't know how you do that, but I'm sure you'll write it out correctly.
Yeah, that's a hard one because it's such a big jump from makeup to fentanyl.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, what's yours?
So here's it's kind of like a two-parter. It's pretty funny. So I feel like
one fucking job every fucking.
I have the most. I was going through the history books to learn about the first ever illegal immigrant. Yeah, Christopher Columbus, and it's weird. I was learning
Nice.
about Christopher Columbus.
I
Right,
like
he was
that.
going around raping, murdering, doing all that. Like, I feel like if Trump read a history book today, he'd be like, "Wait, Columbus was Mexican," or just something like that. I find that funny. I
And
think
you know
he'll
what's
do
even
well.
better? Like if you called him a bad hombre, that would make sense because he's from Spain. He would understand what it meant too.
Yeah, I know. Literally, he's like, who knew? But I think it's funny just thinking of
He
Columbus
came
being
here
the
on a
most
boat.
illegal.
Okay.
Came here on the boat. Nobody.
Let's see what else.
Nobody wanted him, but yeah,
Wait.
I think that'd be a good.
He took jobs from the natives. I don't know.
Bruh.
I'm trying to make it.
I'll come. Don't worry.
Wait, what's another thing like Trump says about like the immigrants? He eats dogs. No, I don't know. That'd be a weird chapter in the Columbus story, right?
Yeah,
like
what?
he eats dogs, fucking Columbus, he loved a dog.
Our founding father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Columbus, fuck that guy.
What are you doing? All right, guys.
I never know what to do when you don't end the podcast.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and leave us a comment if you're on YouTube. If you are on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star rating. Follow the show. See you next week.
I just rolled up with the rosters, stack breaking the block up. We don't deal with imposters, pop up. I just pulled up with a bomb, G's cooking up that bomb, G, revving like it's a robbery.